Hi guys, I'm checking to see if we are live. It might take 1 second for me to see. But if we are, welcome to the stream. We are... This stream is about building a dream home on Roblox. Let me see here. Alright, so we are live. Cool. So the first game that we're starting off with is Bloxburg. We tried playing Brookhaven, but that's more of a role-playing game. It's not really for building or customizing your house too much. However, Bloxburg, Welcome to Bloxburg, is a really good game for, I guess, beginning your adventure as a game or house designer and things like that. So if you take a look around the neighborhood, it's kind of hard to see. There are a couple of houses that are already built. This one's kind of basic. I don't want to really mess with their whatever they're doing. But you can see off to this distance, there's like a 3-story house. That's pretty cool. So why don't we expand on our house? It's kind of basic. I worked on it a little bit. All right. All right, so what I want to do is work on it, maybe work on the outside, maybe a little bit on the inside, and see what we can do. All right. Let's get started, guys. So I see someone in the chat mentioning about friends or whatever. The thing is, I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of fans, and I can't have more than 200. The issue is I forget who some people are, or I choose the people that are most active and help me the most. So that's pretty much what it is. It's not that there's anything against you. It's just I can't have more than 200. It's that simple. So let's get started, guys. The first thing we want to do is go into building mode down here on the bottom. Okay, select this button, building mode. Sorry guys, my joins are off for this stream, so it's just a matter of participating in the stream. Alright, so what we'll notice on the bottom left corner here are 3 buttons, one being build, one being decorate, one being inventory. So many of the categories are the same. Welcome to the stream, Bean. Again, joins are off. I apologize, but for this stream, I'm looking to minimize distractions. I'm here to build houses, and sometimes people like to join me and ask me questions or ask for favors, but now's not really a good time. Okay. So I played this game like 3 or 4 years ago, and I started off with this rather basic house. Okay. But here I am again, and I'm looking to expand on this house and make it a little bit more exciting. We have a simple bedroom, a tiny closet, little bathroom, and a modest living room slash dining room slash kitchen, all built into this space here. So if any of you are interested in building or love interior design or landscaping, this is a really cool game to try out those skills. It costs 25 Robux, but I think it's worth the price. Okay. So the size of the house, I would say, is a little bit small. I might want to bring it out a little bit to maybe out here and come out to maybe here, because I want to have a front yard and I want to have the ability to walk around the outside of the house like this. So that might mean I might want some gardens, I might want some paths, little lights, things like that to have some yard. So we can see that the front yard is kind of small too, but I might focus on that a little later. Alright, and once again, we have to understand that as I get thousands of subscribers, it's not really possible to have everyone on my friends list. So if you really want to be my friend, well, stay on the winning team, be my subscriber, and reach out to me in different ways, just besides just Roblox. Keep in mind, I have way more than 200 friends, so let's keep it simple like that. Alright, I'm going to focus on the outside for now. But before I do that, I'm going to build a few walls because I want to lay out the size of my house, the inside. So let's see here. I want my house to extend about this far maybe. I think that looks pretty good. Alright. And I kind of want it to be simple, the structure, so if we look at the whole plot with this grid, so whatever's left after we build the walls will be for the backyard. So I might say this is pretty good. Let's see here. Come out again. So on the other side I left 4 squares. Let's do the same thing so there's a little bit of symmetry here. So I'm not going to work too much on the interior of the house quite yet, but I do want to kind of map out how big the house should look eventually. So this is kind of how big I want my house to end up being, because, you know, I'm a fan of larger spaces, you know, large vehicles. That's just who I am. I get a little cramped. You can see my avatars right here. In a house this tiny, I can feel a little cramped, you know? So what I want to do is move this door. Let's see. And maybe put it back here. So this will end up being the back door to the house. I think that's a good size. So now what I want to do is I want to build a kind of garden or a backyard. I think the first thing that we kind of need is a pathway. So if there are concerns, just go ahead, message me on Roblox. If you follow me, you can message me. I can talk to you later, but during a stream is not the best time to talk about personal stuff. Alright, so I'm going to start off with a pathway because I want to figure out how do I want the backyard to look. So, guys, feel free to join me as I design my dream home. Feel free to offer ideas. So I kind of want the path to be kind of simple. Let's see, we come over here and then maybe it'll branch off. Okay. And I want there to be a kind of a walkway leading around the house. And then around the other side. Okay. So we're gonna want things to be along the pathway that kind of are beautiful. So I'm thinking plants, trees. I do kind of want a pool. if it's possible to have a pool. So why don't we remove these? See if I get a refund. I get a refund, that's good. So what I want to do is I want to create the path a little bit shorter. So let's do this. Do the same thing, we come out to here so we can walk around the outside of the house. And then I'm going to bring the path along here, very simply, all the way around. And I would say maybe right here is good to stop. And of course, you might have guessed I would want to connect the path right here. Same thing for the other side. Let's see, where did it come? I see, so maybe there's good. And then we can try to connect the path over here very simply, and then diagonally to connect to here. So when people see the front of my house, they're gonna kind of see, oh, okay, here's the path kind of splits, here's the front door, but if we want to come around, maybe I can put a gate right here, and if people want to hang out in the backyard, if there's a pool, if there's a trampoline, I don't know, a garden, I'll have to think of ideas for the backyard. We can see how big the inside of the house is, so we have a lot of space, especially if we unlock like a basement, we unlock upper and lower floor. It can be a really big house like our neighbors over there. So, more like a mansion, so it's kind of a work in progress. I can't really build it all at once. I have to save up money. So, with Bloxburg, you have to build up money and you have to be wise with your spending. Alright. So let's see. So feel free to offer ideas or input and join me in this little adventure to creating a dream house. So I'm going to play multiple games. This is the first one. I'm going to play Bloxburg. I'm going to play, there's a game called Build Together, which I think is really cool. You don't have to pay for anything. You can build as much as you want. And then the last one is MeepCity. And the reason I chose that is because I had trouble finding the third house building game. The other ones are just tycoons or role plays. You don't really build a house. I used to play MeepCity back in the day. I really enjoyed it, but I think the community has kind of died down and has kind of gone a little bit downhill. So it's not as exciting to me. But we will try MeepCity. Let me know what you guys think about the game. Do you like it? Do you not? And even Bloxburg. Do you play Bloxburg? Alright, so for the pathway. So the reason I shortened it over here is because I might want a pool. I might want some sort of a recreation area. But I want people to be able to walk around. So I might continue to add paths this way. This might leave room for a pool. But this would allow people to move around. So maybe I can create a little segment here which leaves a space for maybe a pool here, maybe a pool here. I'm already kind of thinking maybe the pool will be here if I can have a pool, I don't know. And then over here is a nice area for like a little open space for hanging out or playing sports, a little garden, maybe put some trees, something. Let's see what Bloxburg offers. I'm kind of learning. So this is kind of what I have so far. This kind of looks like a good pathway. You can walk around the house and tour it. So what I want to do is color the paths real quick. And I'm thinking this is a good color for now. So I think I'll make the other pieces the same color. So we need the color tool right here. And then we select the piece and we change it. I think I'm using sand red. And then what was the material? What material is it? Let's take a look. I think it's this marble. Although I might want a different material. I think Smooth pebble looks really cool, but it looks a little bumpy. Imagine twisting your ankle on the pebbles. It wouldn't be good. I like the rough bricks a little bit, but maybe something... I think this looks pretty good. I'm looking for something smoother. So let's see. I don't want carpet. Carpet doesn't make sense to have carpet outside, does it? Plywood? No. I think granite might work. Pebble, cobblestone, concrete. Concrete is, I think concrete's gonna be the winner, and I think this is what we have already. So there we go. We changed it. I wonder if we can do more than one piece at a time. So we get the color, sand red, and then the material, concrete. Let's see if we can find concrete. So I wouldn't have to want to select this every single time. There it is. Okay. So what? Let's see if I select another piece. No, it looks like I'm gonna have to do one at a time. I guess that's okay. All right. So if we get the hang of it, okay, maybe we can change the color a little bit faster, right? Sand red, sand red, sand red, and so on. And then after we do the color, we can do the material. So in order to confirm it, you have to click this checkbox. Okay. It took me a little while to like learn the ropes again. It's pretty intuitive, but you kind of have to learn a little bit. It can be confusing, to be honest. You get used to it, like with any game. If you really care about the game, then you will keep practicing, you'll get better, and you'll learn. So now we want to change the material. I think concrete is right here. Down here, maybe? Yeah. There might be a way to do more than one at once. That would be super useful. That would... Let's see. Was I able to? Let's see. Concrete. Let's see. It says shift and click quick paint. Oh. I think that's the way to do it, guys. So once you have a material and color set, you just press down shift and you click, and you automatically buy it, and you do it a little bit faster. Hello Kurt, welcome to the stream. If anyone's not subscribed, make sure you do. We do some awesome Roblox stuff. We also make our own game. We also do developer tutorials, giveaways. It's really cool. Okay, so I'm learning how to play Bloxburg. It's been a while, like I said, but I'm trying to expand my house a little bit. So we started off with this pathway. It comes outside, so we can maybe add a few decorations around. I think that'd be a nice start. So let's go back to decorate, and then garden. Okay, let's see if we can place these down a little bit faster. So I am a fan of mushrooms, but we can see the price is $50. It's kind of expensive. What about something a little bit cheaper? Let's try these natural plants. I like these. They're kind of good looking. So let's go ahead and place these in the corner. Nice little decorations, and we can switch it up. Oops. Let's remove this one. Let's see if we get a full refund. We didn't get a full refund, but we got most of it back. It cost 30, and then we got 28 back. So it's not too bad. Alright, let's see. So that's what I'm gonna do for now. Just in these corners, I'm gonna place these cute little plants. I think we should also think about adding flowers too. I think that's important. So when someone comes to visit, which I love, love to have visitors, people appreciate my artwork. They can see something other than just a completely empty landscape, right? Okay, so we kind of add a little bit of decoration. So we can see right now, we are working with $12,000. So we have to kind of budget things a little bit. I don't know if we're going to spend it all, but we got to keep in mind how much we have. Let's see what other kind of decorations we can add outside. Plumbing. That's interesting. Oh yeah, toilets and sinks. That makes sense. But we're looking for garden right now. Oh, that looks good. I like the mushrooms. Honestly, I want to add a couple of them. So... Oh, looks like I left a spot empty here. Let me come back and add that natural plant. Okay. And where can I add some mushrooms? I'm wondering. So this area, I think I'm going to use it for my garden. This area here. So I might add a couple mushrooms. I don't know, maybe in random spots. Add one out here, maybe over here. Okay, I wonder if, I'm pretty sure we can rotate them. Yeah, we can. So what I like to do sometimes when I build my game, let's see. So we have to tap R a few times. When I build my games, when I add plants, I like to rotate them because if they're all facing the same direction, it really makes it seem a little unrealistic. You know what I mean? If all of them look the exact same, it does seem unrealistic. So I rotated them a little bit, and I might even do that with these plants. I might rotate them slightly. Rotate, rotate. It just adds this feel like it's a little more natural. Like the plants each have their own personality. They have their own expression. So I like it that way, because in real life, no two plants are the same. And I kind of try to simulate that in my games here too. Okay, so there are a couple other decorations I might want to add. I want to add trees, but here's the problem. The trees, I need to unlock them first. I need for gardening. I can't use it. So trees, I can't really do that today, I don't think. Although I do like this arc. It looks pretty cool. I have an idea. I might add an arc right here. Let's rotate it so it's facing the right way. So if I add it here, I might do a second one. I want to do 4, but we see the price, it's $700. So it's a little bit expensive. What I want to do is connect these arcs here with a pathway. So let's do that. So again, this will be my little garden area, and I can have it to be a nice little cute area to walk through. So let's see if we can adjust. Let's see if we can adjust the colors again. There we go. And let's see if it's saved. Okay, let's cancel that. Let's see if it saved my last preset. Yes, it did. Pretty cool. Alright, so let me count how many squares we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that means we can have one right in the middle with 7 on this side and 7 on this side. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So we have a pathway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then right here in the middle, oops, So let's go ahead and remove this one. Let's remove this one. But let's do it again. So we start the path over here. And then, just like that. Let me see. Okay, it's saying I can't place it here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it lets me do this, but it doesn't let me go all the way. So let me try this. Maybe I can connect this. Okay, I guess that works. So let's change the color. So again, we push down Shift and click, Shift and click, and we have that ready to go. So if you can kind of imagine walking through this path, and you can see a nice garden in all directions, I think it'll look pretty nice. Now I wonder if we can add a pool. Let's see. Okay, there is a pool, except these come out of the... Oh. So we can actually build underground pools. Well, I want to do that later. I'm leaving this area open for that pool. So one thing I want to do really quick, guys, is let's see if I can adjust the music, because I want to change up the music a little bit. So let's go to options, music volume 0. Okay. And then we'll see if the music has stopped or not. We'll go back to build mode. Okay, I think the music has stopped. So what I want to do is I want to play some music aside from the Roblox track, because that can be a little repetitive. Lower the volume here a little bit, and let's head back to Roblox. There we go. So now it's gonna switch up a little bit, and we'll have some variety of music. I think I like this. Sounds pretty nice. So what else do we want outside? We can't build everything we want because we are low level right now, and we don't have that much money. So we need to kind of start with the basics, right? Maybe lighting. What do we have in the way of lights? Because it'd be really cool to have some lights outside. See this? This is a pole garden lamp, and yeah, you can see it produces light. So I might add a light right here, right here. What's up, Uni? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, shout out to Uni. He helped me with some cash here. Gave me 10K, so that's really generous. All right. Okay, so if we're outside, imagine that it's nighttime. Where would we want to place lights, right? Maybe on this side of the tree, this side of the tree. And then I think we're gonna want lights like out here along the path. So maybe here, and you can see the circle that the light produces. I'll show you in just a sec. So I would say this is a good distance to place them, because the circle's like this of the light, and so we don't want them really coming together too much. If you place too many lights, there's no real point, unless you just want to make it super bright. So we have 3 squares in between, so maybe over here we can place another light. Okay, over here, place another light. And this is very similar to like when I'm developing my game. When I place lights, it's kind of the same thing. You don't want to have too many lights, you don't want to have too many parts. It just is kind of a waste. So I think it works out because we have perfect spacing, and it connects really nice with the path. So okay, again, I think it'll look really good at night, because when it's hard to see, it'll light up my backyard. So we can see we have a mushroom in the way. We might want to move this a little bit. Okay. We can place it like off to the side. And then get that light going again. Right here. That's okay. That's the beauty of these digital games or whatever, is that if you mess up, it's not the end of the world, is it? So again, we might want to remove this mushroom a little bit. Maybe over here would be fine. Pull out that light where it needs to go. Because one thing that really helps a house look good is placing things in patterns, regular patterns. Because if you place lights here and here and here all over the place, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't look good. And I would say it's not very aesthetic. So of course, we want our house to be presentable. We want it to look good, so that if we do have guests, that they feel like they're in a place that's not like a dump, you know? Have you guys ever been to a house where it just feels like a literal dump and you don't feel comfortable, like, you know? I might add a couple lights here too. So we can see we're down to $8,000, which, so we need to make sure that we budget. So I might add a couple more lights over here. Let's see, come out. Let's see here. What I might want to do is this. So I place it. Let's cancel this. Let's move this to over here and move this to here. So I might want to make a little bit of space for the lights. That's okay. We just rearrange things. So we make it the way we want it to be. Okay, again, skip 3 squares. Next light. Next light. And I think as far as lighting goes, we are almost done. Maybe a few more. Again, at night, it's just going to look really good. That's what I think. Okay, what other decorations can we add? Outside's looking pretty good. As far as the garden goes, what do we have? What do we got to work with? We got some leaves, a leaf pile, dirt pile. And I don't think that would look too good. Maybe we could actually plant something though. Some pots. Well, a lily pad, that's cool. I think these look good. I might want to add some flowers. Let's see how these flowers look. Let's rotate them so they're kind of facing you when you're walking. Yeah, I think that looks good. Imagine $60 for some flowers, though. That's expensive. But let's go ahead and do that. So what I might do is place them in between the lights, you see? Kind of in a regular pattern, so it looks like, wow, he planted these flowers very carefully. Over here, we can do the same thing. We want to rotate them so they're facing you, because that just makes them look more beautiful. You look at them at the best angle. And one thing I want to remind you guys is if you develop your own game, like this, building games and role-playing and building your own house is good practice for building an aesthetic game. A game that people would want to play because it looks good, you know. Rotate. So we can see that these flowers are running me dry. kind of funny how some flowers are breaking the bank, but let's keep that in mind. So far I think this is starting to look pretty good. You come outside and you see this nice yard. And some people might say, well, that's insignificant. These are tiny details. Who cares about flowers? Well, sometimes you don't think about it consciously, but in the back of your mind, you're like, that looks good. Alright, hold on. Let me move this real quick. Sorry guys, my joins are off because this is kind of a solo project. I don't want too many distractions, things like that. In a multiplayer game, I would have my joins on, but sometimes, you know, I might have people joining me and they might just ask for Robux, or they might say something negative. It's just the way it is, guys. Alright, so my friend Uni is saying that he's willing to help me out with some Robux, which I greatly, or not Robux, sorry, cash here on Bloxburg. And so I'll turn on joins, you know, for the sake of that. So let's go ahead and do that. Give me one moment. I am turning on joins. And I hope you guys understand, this again is a stream. It's kind of chill. You guys can join me through the stream and kind of walk with me as I do this, but it's not really a multiplayer thing. At the moment, it's kind of a solitary thing. Alright, my joins are on, so Uni, if you wish to join, or any of you wish to join, feel free. I guess I'll just leave my joins on, but keep in mind, I am streaming, so I can't really get into a conversation in the middle of a stream. You gotta keep that in mind. So here's Uni. Let me exit building mode for a split second here. So I'm waiting for my friend Uni. He's said he's willing to give me some money, so that is a big win. Much appreciated. And so here we are at nighttime, and I'll turn on first person. We can see we already have our pathway. We have our lights lighting up, you know, kind of lights up my avatar, right? You can see that. It's kind of cool. So this is the start of our backyard. I think it's starting to come along already. Of course, it's super basic. Our gardening level's low, whatever. Our levels are low, but we work with what we've got. So I need to make a party. Alright, hold on. Wow, no, hold on. I don't know. I'm not looking to make a party. I think you're able to just give me money like you did last time. Yeah, I'm not looking to throw a party. This stream is to build at the moment. Not looking to throw a party, Uni. Has invited you to event. Yeah, so Uni's on his way. So we're just taking a slight break. Maybe look around. So this is the interior of the house so far. It's again very modest, very simple, and this is all gonna get expanded as you can see as I build out to fill up these walls. And what I want to do is I want a house that's at least 3 stories tall, right? At least 3, and then I also want a basement. That'd be really cool. Imagine a house this big with 3 floors. That's more of a mansion, guys. I'm keeping an eye out for Uni. I don't see him. That could be him right here. I see this red figure. That's the scooter. But that's pretty cool. Much appreciated. I think we need to work on our hygiene. I'm about to be in the same situation. All right, I appreciate it, Uni. Appreciate it. So I'll put that to use. Alright, I'm going to go back into building mode, but thank you once again. Shout out to Uni. He's an awesome developer and a good friend. Alright, let's see if maybe we can try again and see. I guess there's a limit to how much you can give, because he gave me 10,000 earlier. Oh wow. Alright, well, that's cool. I'll just use what I have, and then I'll have to earn more later. So once again, thank you very much. I'm gonna go back into building mode, but see ya. Here we go, back to the building grind. So I wouldn't call it a grind, because I'm actually having fun doing this. You know, people sometimes they make a living by designing houses or interior design, right? Or exterior design. It's just it's really fun, especially when it's your house. Like when you invite your friends over, it's like they see like the work you put into it, and it's not only for you. Like let me tell you, I didn't put these flowers here just for me to enjoy them. I put them here for you to enjoy them when you visit. So it's like for you guys. Maybe one day you guys will be able to visit me in my house. I think it's gonna look pretty cool in the future when it's more complete. But here we are now. We're just kind of starting off with the basics, guys. So let's see what else we can decorate. I think we're going to focus on the outside today, guys. So let's see here. What else can we add to our garden? We have these stepping stones. Let's see. Rustic planter box. There's a lot of cool stuff here, not gonna lie. I like the look of this plant. It's a little expensive. Compact bush. Well, why don't we add some bushes? That might add a little variety. So where could we add some bushes, you know? Let's see. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll add a couple out here. Something like this, a little closely spaced. And kind of the same thing. Again, I like symmetry, so you can see there are 2 squares from the path, 2 squares from the path. And it's very aesthetic when it's symmetrical. Okay, maybe we can do one more right there. Okay. I think that looks good. Maybe we can add a few more bushes out here, possibly. Do a few. We don't have to do too many. And again, we can always switch it up If we don't like the way something looks, we want to add something new, we have total freedom. We can sell the stuff or just move it out of the way. Alright. So for now, I think that's good for the bushes. Maybe a mailbox? I think I need a mailbox, don't I? Which one matches the aesthetic of the house the best? I don't know. I like the brick one. That's expensive though. We might need to save a little bit. I'm gonna keep it really simple for now. Guess I could put my mailbox right. Wait, I have a mailbox, don't I? Hold on. I need to move this. Let's see. Place it right there, I guess. Why is this all connected, I wonder? I guess that will work. Yeah, ooh, yes, that's one thing I want to do. So we have fence gates, but I'm looking for fence right now. Let's see, fence is right here. I'm gonna need a fence because I don't want like coyotes to enter my property, or you know, I don't want those bunnies getting in here. Why would I want bunnies? Just kidding. Basic railing. Which one looks good? I'm not sure what the color of the house will end up being, so we'll have to figure that out later. I kind of like the look of the log fence. I don't like barbed wire. I don't think that looks good. Deck railing? That looks actually really good. It's a little expensive though. Glass. Interesting. Though in real life, that would be dangerous to have glass. Imagine running into it and breaking it. I think I'm gonna work with the... Well, let's look at it first. Let's see how it looks. No, I think I'm gonna stick with the log fence. It's a little cheaper anyways. So let's see. Maybe I can have the fence come out here or here. Let's do this for now. So that costs $324 for the fence. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to afford all of it right now. So we'll start off with the front yard a little bit. It's expensive. Maybe the backyard, I would get like a little sense of security if I had some kind of fence back here. But again, it's so expensive, guys. So expensive. Let's just do it. I think it's important to have that boundary, you know? Sense of security, and it just looks good. Alright, there we go. It's all fenced up now. However, we have $2,000 left, and we have to be kind of thinking about some cheap stuff if we want to stretch it out. Let's see. Yeah, cheap in real life, you know. So what's cool about building stuff in games and learning how to budget and all that in games is it kind of teaches you a little bit about what it's going to be in real life. You know, when you have your own house, you got to think about how much you're spending and all that. So I might add a few more things out here to the garden. Oh my goodness, that's so expensive. I need to definitely earn some money. Do I want a dead tree? It says not very welcoming. Can be resized with scale tool. Wait, I can resize? Oh, so, some of these can be resized, huh? So let's see the mushroom. Interesting. I'll have to look into that. But imagine I can make them bigger or smaller. That's cool. I think these look pretty good. Oh wait, I just saw a tree. It's basic, you know, basic blocky tree, but it's a tree, guys. I think that looks really good. This is a real step up, guys. I might place the trees right in the middle, like in between these squares. I have an idea. I'm gonna have to move this out of the way again, but that's no big deal. Maybe I can place it there. I don't know. Now I can place the tree. Oh no, I guess I can't. Maybe the light has to get moved. No, for now I think this is fine. We can do that. Alright. So that means we can place another tree. Do we have any more trees for the record? I'm surprised how cheap these trees are. 150, where a bush was 500. So let's see here. Okay, maybe that looks good. So then I might want to place one. Like maybe I'm thinking 2 or 3 trees here. 2 or 3. Maybe we'll do 2 for now. So let's place them here, actually, right here. We're gonna have to move a couple things, which is okay. We have to move this mushroom a little bit. We're gonna have to move this mushroom a little bit. Alright, having some friends join, that's cool. Okay. So I think this is a good spot. And then we have, so we need 8, we need 1 more here. So now this is what I want to do. And again, I'll remind you guys, look at the position of the trees. You notice how this point is in the same spot for every tree? Look at that. So this is why I like to rotate them a little bit, so it gives it a slight feeling like each tree is unique and slightly different. Right? So this is the same thing I do in my game. When I place trees in forests, I rotate them sometimes so that they don't all face the same direction. Let's move this one more time. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. I think that's starting to look good for this little garden. So for the border of this garden, I kind of want to have a little type of little fence. So maybe something super simple. We have a plane marking. So how do these even look? Let's see. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Okay. So we're down to 1,000 gold or dollars, whatever. So I would say we're nearing the end of our session here with Bloxburg, but I have 2 more games planned out, which involve or allow you to build your own house. So I think that's looking pretty good for the moment. Down to 700, so that means we're pretty much done here, guys. So let me go ahead and cancel this. Go ahead and exit building mode. and we'll see the progress that we've made. So let's kind of come out a little bit. I guess I need to take out the trash, but we can see the fence we made this pathway, we added a few decorations, so I can interact with these flowers, I guess. I can take it? I took it. Oh no. Well, I guess I lost the flower, guys, but I guess it was worth it. My friend just showed up. That's pretty cool. Maybe he's a pizza delivery guy. That's awesome. So maybe my friend here will give me a little bit more money, and I would say, why not add a couple extra things before we finish this session? That's cool. We can turn off these lights. Yeah, I think I got the maximum amount that I can for the moment. So, alright guys, so again, we're just recapping. We're just maybe walking down this path and seeing the progress we've made so far. Notice that out in the distance we have the trees that we used. I think it's very simple, guys, but a few trees really add to the aesthetic, you know? So here is our garden so far. So he's asking, have I just got this game? So we're just working on this. Stream. So keep misspelling that. About to play a different building game. Because the cache is out. Yep, I will earn more for next time. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like these trees, and again, you notice I rotated them so they're not all like exactly the same, facing the same direction. It's kind of important. Many people don't pay attention to that, but it's something that I do. He's asking if I could join his game. I think I will at a later time, and maybe that's something I can stream, is playing a bunch of fan-made games or games that my friends and fans develop, because I have a lot of developer friends. Oh, I guess I don't have a backdoor here, so. Alright guys, so that is what our house looks like for now. We added some mushrooms, trees, fences, flowers, lights, bushes. It didn't seem like much while we were doing it, but now that we're actually just walking through it, it actually looks pretty good. And it's really simple. It didn't cost that much. It didn't take that much time. So we started off with just this house and nothing else. And now we kind of expanded the walls to kind of get an idea of how big I want the house to be. I want it to grow taller also. And we added some details to the outside, which I will expand on at a later time. So if you guys enjoyed this, feel free to join me next time I work on my house on Bloxburg. Also, I may throw parties here, so if If you guys want to meet me in person, you guys just want to say hi or talk about anything, this is a cool place to find me. He's asking me about FNAF, which is, I think I love playing horror games, and I'm trying to find some good Five Nights at Freddy's games on Roblox. That's cool. So again, this trust me, I am Romanian. He's a developer, ICT. But I will check it out soon. Alright guys, so what I want to do is I want to take a slight break. So what I'm going to do is kind of sleep for a second with my avatar. I'm going to take a 1 minute break. I will be right back and we will jump into the next game. Alright guys, we are back. Let's continue on. The next game that I want to kind of showcase, but not really, I actually just want to play it. It's called Build Together, and I'm going to pause this music for a bit, and we'll just have the music from Roblox play. So, let me go ahead and reset this. So now we have a clear plot to work on. Okay, so I'm not sure if you guys know this game. This game is called Build Together, but the reason why I like it is because I can build infinitely. And it saves. So if I build a cool house like a castle, then it saves. So let's start off here. This is super simple. I want you guys to pay attention. Let me remove these walls real quick. So we have someone just joining me here. Angelina, happy. So at this point, I just want to build it. I know people might want to contribute, but I need to build it on my own. So again, this is a super simple GUI, guys. Look, how hard is this to figure out? Build, right? We have delete, right? And then we have rotate. So it's not that hard to figure out. Team, shop. Okay, so let's see. Teams, we have saves, Alright. So I can create a new save, which is important to remember. And then we have our shop, flying carpet, which is a cute, fun little thing. Alright, so why don't we get started, guys? We're trying to build a cool house. This is what we're trying to do. So what do we have to work with? We have a bunch of oak planks, oak stairs, oak slab. So I think we want to start the base of our house with oak. But what do we have? We have woods, materials, colors. Okay, with furniture? They give us everything for free, guys. That's pretty cool. Landscape. So the first thing I want to do is plot out the size of the house. And then we can figure out the outside after that. So imagine you're walking onto the plot right here, and then how far should we walk to reach the front of the house, right? So maybe like right here. We have woods. What kind of materials do we have? We have stone. Titanium, yeah. Everybody, I want my house made out of diamond and titanium. Indestructible, guys. Alright, so I think I'm going to start off with stone. Kind of something sort of realistic. The name of the house, the one that I'm working on now, or my other house, it's just probably going to be Thanos' house. Very simple. It's not going to be like a girl or a boy like some people give their cars girl names or boy names, you know, like Betsy or whatever. Let's get going. Let's get started, guys. I want to start off. We have stone, right? So these are like blocks, I guess, right? So I'm trying to see if I can get stone slabs, right? Okay. So I think the only slabs they offer are oak slabs and pine slabs. So if I wanted to pick slabs, I guess I'll do pine because I like pine. So I think this will be the front of the house, guys. So we're plotting out the size of the house. So one thing that you guys should know about me is that I like building things in squares. I like symmetry. So, and since they give us the squares, we can figure out exactly how squares we're working with. So let's come out here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. How many squares do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's good for the side of the house, maybe. And so we'll come out this way. Whoops, let's delete that one. But once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then we come out this way. And this house, so if we made it a perfect square, it would probably come out this far. And I don't want it to, so the house might not be an actual square, more of a rectangle. And that's kind of how it is in real life. You have a lot of rectangle houses. This person's pretty cool. I guess they're kind of interested in what I'm doing. Angelina. Maybe some of them are like aware, like, oh, this is a YouTuber. And that's kind of cool, you know. It is exciting for some people when they see like someone streaming or whatever, because it's rare. Let me tell you guys, when I started playing Roblox, I never saw any developers. I would just play games, and I never saw the hammer icon, guys. I played for years. I played thousands of games, guys. Thousands. And I never saw a developer. So think about that. You guys are definitely, you developers out there are rare. And every time you join your game or people see your icon, people freak out. Like, it is special, just so you know. And for the same token, I never saw YouTubers, I never saw people streaming. In the thousands of games I played, thousands of hours, I never saw YouTubers, I never saw developers, I never saw Roblox admins, never saw star creators. Imagine that, guys. So if you are any of those things, you're pretty special, because it's rare. So yeah, this is taking a little while. I wonder if I could, no I can't. I was hoping I could draw it, like drag and draw, but no. I've got to do it one at a time, guys. Just like in real life, building a house is not a super fast process. Right? You gotta lay the foundation, you gotta dig under the ground, you gotta lay plumbing, do electrical stuff, all that. And then imagine laying one brick at a time, and then pasting it, and then getting more paste, and then laying another brick. Sheesh, guys. But you know, I've thought about actually building a house in real life one day. It would require thousands of dollars and hundreds of hours, but it might actually be fun, because you get to control how the house looks, you know. This will be your freaking house. And it feels special because you built it. You know, like you would take care of it because you freaking built every wall, you know. So if someone disrespects your house, it kind of hurts, you know. Oops. So sometimes we're adding extra blocks, and then gotta delete them. But the more you do it, the less likely you are to make mistakes, you know. So I'm trying to figure out how to do this faster and faster. Because again, this is the foundation of the house. This is the very bottom. You could call it the base plate. So let's see if we can do this a little bit faster. I don't have to walk up to it. So alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill this in a little bit fast, right? And then kind of slow down as I run out of spaces. Well, we're almost done. We're most of the way done here. Alright, see you later. Thank you, Uni, for joining the stream. Also, thank you for the donation in Bloxburg. That was awesome. So, if you guys are wondering if Bloxburg is worth the money, I would say it is. It's only 25 Robux. Well, I might join Please Donate at the end of the stream, but I want to make sure that the stream is related to the thumbnail and the title, you know. So at the end, I might do some extra stuff. If it's like exciting, you know, like people will want to watch it, then I'll keep recording, I'll keep streaming, and then I'll join. Otherwise, I'll just join after the stream is off. Because the thing is, if the stream says, alright, let's build a house, and then I start playing blocks fruits, or I start playing doors, it would confuse people and I would lose a lot of viewers. Alright, so this is the base of the house, guys. I know it doesn't look like a house, but it looks like a base plate, and that will support the entire house. Alright, so the walls, what should the walls be made out of? So we noticed that the parts are thick, they are blocks like in Minecraft. Let's see. So perhaps we can use stone, because this is a basic building material. So I would say, wait, how's this moss? That doesn't look like moss. Okay, let's do these stone bricks. I think we have these brown ones, but I think I'm gonna go for the gray. So let's see here. When we place these blocks on top, we can notice that it's floating. I think I have a solution, but this might be tricky. I might have to remove the slabs. Hold on, let me see. Because you guys can see that, right? The brick is floating. We're gonna have to do something about this gap. Instead, okay, let's do this. I'm gonna place the bricks, and it might look a little weird, but I think I have a way to fix it. So let me try this. If I can put these slabs. Hold on. Can I place the slabs like on top of each other? No. Guys, you know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to just erase it. I know it's kind of a bummer, but we gotta do what we gotta do. So we're gonna do this a second time, guys. But we're gonna use the full-size blocks. So again, we come out to about the front of the house, right here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have my friend, he has some interesting code that he wants to show me. However, I can't focus on that too much right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So sometimes you have initial plans, and you have to realize that they don't always work out. So that's part of the process, is learning and adapting. So I think I want the house to come out this far. That looks good. So let's see if we can like do this a little faster. Let's try this. Look at that. Get that camera angle, and we can do it fast. Okay, 7. There we go. We have the outline of our house. Here's my friend, Builder Dev. He's a really cool guy. I'm not sure if he's part of the stream, but can't really chat with him because his chat is off, so that's alright. It's cool when friends come by and offer some support. Makes things a little bit funner, you know? See, it's a lot faster now. When we develop these new techniques, it's not so bad. It's not such a tragic thing, guys, that I had to rip up the floor, you know? No big deal. especially when you get really good at building, it's just fast. Even mistakes are fast. It's cool. Well, that's really nice of you, Ninja. If you join my game, Thanos' Universe, you can just buy the 100 Game Pass or the 100 donation button 5 times. Right in the spawn, there's a donation stand, and you can just repeat it over and over again. There's a 100 button there. It's a lot faster, and I also, the thing about please donate is we would lose another 10%. I would get only 60% of the donation, where if you donate in my game, I would get 70%. So, thanks, that's really cool, Ninja. Appreciate it. Alright, we're almost done with the floor. And it's going to be this nice pine wood, which in real life would smell really good and have this nice dark color. There we go. Alright, so there is the new foundation of the house. I know we had to tear it up, but here it is again. So what I wanted to use for the walls is this nice brick material. I wanted to use the gray kind. So of course, this is very simple. Doing the outer part is easy. And this will be a brick house, you know. I could use titanium and diamond, but maybe later. I might work with that later. Okay, very simple. Now I wonder if I can add doors and stuff. So I kind of want it to be centered. So let's count how many squares long this house is. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25. So if we want a doorway, we might want it to be like 3 wide. So let's take away 3 from 25, 22, divide that in 2, and this wall should be 11 blocks long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we count 3, and that's the doorway, and it's gonna be right in the middle, guys. Okay, so I want to continue building the wall up to about, so it's my height, so I don't, like, you know, get squeezed in here. I want to feel like this house is big enough for me. There we go, and we added an extra one. Easy delete. So again, for you developers out there, this is a really simple, beautiful user interface UI. It's easy. That's what you need to do. If you want players, focus on easy UI so you don't lose people, okay? I'm 30 years old, and a confusing UI is a confusing UI. I don't care how smart or old you are. If it's built poorly, it's hard to use. I don't care, right? So make it easy. That's really important. Even a 5-year-old can do it really quick, you know? That's how you do it right. Okay, so I would say this should be a little bit taller. Got a couple missing there. Let's fill those in. Okay, Let's see, we need to get this last area here. And let's see, is it tall enough for the first floor? I would say not. Let's go another layer up. Then it should be tall enough for the first floor, guys. And I am a fan of houses that have more than one floor. That's just my thing. I like being on, you know, a little bit high off the ground. That's just my thing. Alright. So this should be tall enough for the first floor. Let me double check, because I know I'm tall, but I've seen avatars that are taller than this. I think this is good enough. Okay. Well, let's see. You notice how I jump and I come a little bit above. Alright, let's do one more layer, guys. One more layer. This will be the first floor. Just to be safe, you know? It's better to have your house bigger than too small. Alright, my friend Romanian is back. Okay, so I think this looks good. It looks fine. So what I want to do is already lay down the second floor a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit. Because I don't want to block my camera, you know. So this will be the second floor. Actually, well, we'll do that. We'll do that later. We'll fix it. So now, at this point, since we kind of have the basic shape of the house, I want to figure out what I could do for the outside. So again, guys, you guys can see this will end up being the second floor. Right, so we need to build up stairs that lead to the second floor. And I'm thinking we can have the staircase along the wall, maybe in the back or the side here. I would say I'd prefer it in the back here. So I want the stairs to match the floor, so let's see what would happen when I add these. Okay, so let's see. How tall do I need to go? Something like this. I think that looks fine. So if we're climbing the stairs, it's kind of, we might need two side by side. Alright, let's see here. Let's just place the staircase, and then we'll fix the blocks in just a second. We're almost to the second floor. These here will take us straight to it. We might need one more. Now what we need to do is delete these, and we only need, well, we only need the stairs themselves, so all this extra stuff we can get rid of. Yeah, it's kind of hard to climb them at this point, but alright, so we're still adding a few here. Let's see if we get this correct. 2, 1, 2, 3. Now we have to rotate these so that they are oriented properly. Alright, so there are the stairs. And now we kind of want something underneath to offer a little bit of support, maybe. But I think it looks kind of good at this point. So then, let's add a few more of these pine planks here. So we're already adding the second floor. Of course, I don't want to add too much yet because I need to be able to see what I'm doing on the first floor. Alright, so I like this song, but it's just looping, and I kind of could use a little bit of a refresher with new music. So let me go ahead and put on this stream again, and we can come to our settings and turn the music off. Wait, hold on. There it is. I think it was a little glitchy. Okay, guys, so we're laying the foundations for the second floor, but I'm not quite ready yet to add too much to the second floor. So let's go ahead and switch gears and see if we can do some stuff for our landscape. So we have what's called grass, but the thing here is it goes up. Like we have to go upward to make grass, right? See that? I kind of want to put grass on where I'm standing, right? But I think it's already green, so it kind of looks like grass. Let's see what else we can do. Dirt. Like, I'm looking for a good pathway thing. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I am going to just add grass all around here. It may take a little while, but it'd be worth it. So I'm looking far off in the distance, and I'm just bringing these blocks up to me. To Mickey, I know it doesn't look super good yet, but I have a plan. It'll actually increase the area of the land a little bit. I know at first, many times when you're building things, when you first start, it just, maybe it doesn't make sense or it looks like garbage. But I think the end result will be pretty decent. Yeah, so as you guys can see, you know, there are a lot of cool projects that my friends work on, and I want to visit them, but sometimes I feel like it's a lot, you know, like my time, I need to manage it. But here we go. We're just gonna go ahead and add this grass, and after we add the grass, we will add like pathways, we will add bushes, and, you know, we'll clear out some of it. 2 rows at a time here. Whoops, delete that. To me, are you in the stream? So can you hear what I'm saying? Or my friend Romanian's back. It's cool. Checking in on the progress. I know this is doing some landscaping, but hey, it's a larger area than the house itself. But we're making progress. So I'm not sure, like, Toomey's able to jump and stuff, but I'm not a big fan of like breaking games or glitching them because, you know, it can be seen as exploiting, and I don't support exploiting or glitches. Because yeah, it's, you know, you have glitches, but you can either abuse them or you can just report them and get them fixed, you know. Come along this way. Be a little bit easier. We are almost done. Oh, I don't think it's really an exploit, but it's just a weird glitch with this game. You just use the hammer and you can jump pretty high. I can do this sort of thing where I'm just like spamming it. So when you're building and developing, like, there are a lot of ways you can just come up with to fill in the gaps. Have fun with it. You don't have to do it the exact same way, because that can get boring. You feel like a robot. Alright guys, we are almost done. Trust me, it will end up looking kind of decent. So. Sometimes landscaping can be some grueling work in real life. I'll tell you, working in the hot sun, working with a shovel, it can be hard. It can be real hard. Whoops. So I'll delete some blocks after I'm kind of done here. I don't want to keep switching tools. That can be time consuming. Alright. Alright. Almost done. I know it's patchy, but when it's done, it looks a lot better. Let's delete these blocks. I just deleted it from under my friend. Okay, patching up these few little holes here. Almost done. Okay, so there is my yard. This gives me the opportunity to create a little pathway. So let's find a nice material that looks good for a path. And I think the sandstone looks pretty good. We have titanium. I would say the sandstone looks just fine. So let's work with that. So So then we need to delete the blocks that will be part of the pathway. So we want to remove these. Okay, and the path I think should come this way. And just go ahead and delete those. I think I deleted too many. Then I want the path to come this way, so let's see. We have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I might want the path to come right in the middle like this. So we'll delete all of these. And I'll take a pause for just a second with that, because I need to figure out for sure what I'm going to do. Alright, clearing out this pathway. Right through here. So kind of like what I did with the Bloxburg house. I did this pathway that comes from the front and goes all the way across the back. So it's a really nice, beautiful pathway. You can walk and enjoy the scenery. Okay, I know that it kind of looked bad at first, but I think it's starting to come together pretty nicely. Just the way this game is designed, it's very blocky like Minecraft. You kind of have to work with these bricks, you know. They're kind of big, yeah. Okay, here we go. Right through here, we want to create that pathway. Like that. And let's patch this little area up with some grass. There we go. And let's continue with that pathway. Sandstone. Here we go. It looks like this person has some interest in what we're building. Maybe they're taking notes, maybe they're learning something. So, we're kind of getting a nice start on the pathway that leads to the backyard. So what I want to do before I go further with the path is I want to add some stuff to the side. So we have some landscape stuff, right? We have some trees. So why don't we add some trees to our landscape? So maybe here. Here. So can we like still walk down the path? It's kind of hard. So what I want to do, because of my wings, they have collisions. I'm gonna push the tree back this way, so I can walk down the path actually. And I might add some more trees. Maybe another one here, 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 and here. So we're starting to get a bit of a decoration going on here. It looks pretty good. There we go. So we're getting a little bit of some landscaping in the front. We got that mailbox. We need that mailbox. We put it right here. Wait, I can't put it there? Oh. Let me delete it. I think I should put it right. Maybe here. Put the mailbox right there. Tree 3. Oh, I have to like the game to unlock this tree. My favorite tree, guys. The pine tree. The mic I use is built into the MacBook Air. It's a pretty good microphone. It's a newer Mac. But I want to buy a high quality mic eventually. So I might add some bushes, guys. Let's see here. Oh wait, got someone in the way. Hold on. Oh no. Alright, hold on. Let's get these bushes here. Hold on, try not to get in the way. Alright, I think that looks alright. Add some bushes here. And it fits nicely, so again, when you're planning out, every single block counts, you know. We got tree 2. Ooh, we got some flower pot. So maybe we can add some here. In the back. Whoops, that's not where I want a flower pot. Let's get rid of that one. Okay, so might do a little bit more around the house. I'm not gonna do too much on the backyard quite yet, because that's kind of a large project in and of itself. Maybe here I'll put some more trees. So this can give you some ideas, guys. You know, when you're making decorations for your own game. You're building houses, you're building cities, whatever. Decorating is all part of it. So I guess I'm gonna have these trees all around the property. I don't know. We'll see. If I don't like it, I can just remove it. And what I like about this game is there's infinite building, right? We don't have to worry about running out of money. So this is called Build Together. It's called Build Together. And you can build with your friends. You can allow them to modify your house. But in this case, I just kind of want to keep it a personal project. Alright, so this is the property so far. We come here and we can just kind of walk through here. Oh, let's fix this little sandstone path. Okay, and then we have the path coming along here. And of course we have all this space in the backyard. These trees will kind of prevent me from passing through, but I can turn sideways. And it kind of adds a little bit of privacy, like people can't see through it that much, right? They can't see through that. So what I might want to do is finish this path, but I'm not going to work too much on the backyard right now. So I want the path to come this way. Alright, maybe to about here. I think that's good. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this a little fast so we get that camera angle. Unless my friend will get in the way, you know. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Do a little bit faster, you know. We're trying to connect these here. Right. So to the trained eye, they begin to connect the dots. They begin to see what I'm trying to do. Okay, there we go. Let's switch back to sandstone, fill these gaps. Try to do a little bit fast, but again, you gotta take your time, and speed will come with practice. You know, don't want to make too many mistakes. It doesn't look too good. Getting that pathway going. And then what I want to do is create a back door in my house. And we're not going to completely finish this house. We're going to save it, and then we'll move on maybe to a different game. But I want to make a good amount of progress before I wrap things up. So let me get some bushes. I want to continue with the bushes here. There we go. Adding those wonderful details. I don't know if we can add lighting though, because I think it's always daytime here. Pretty sure. Someone's just spamming random letters. Oh. Someone's stuck in the floor. Let me help him out here. There we go. Glad I noticed that. Alright, there we go. Let's go back to finishing those bushes real quick. See, at first I thought he was bored, like just spamming stuff, but then I realized he's in trouble. So it's good to make sure what's going on, you know. Oops, so now it's rotated again. So I'm gonna have to do it this way or that. Well, we lucked out. It switched again. And there we go. We do have an extra spot, but who will notice? Let's go ahead and rotate this, and then we'll. Can I move it? I need it to be. No, let's delete that. There we go. So I think we changed it based on our camera angle, the way you place it. Okay. I want to add a few more details to this house before I wrap things up. So I'm gonna have the back door line up with the front door. So we can see that, okay, we have the stairs here. So let's figure something else out. Where are we gonna put that back door? Let's see, let's walk this way. Because we want to be able to access the backyard pretty easily. I would say that the door should be like right here. Something like that, I can walk right through, no big deal. Maybe a little bit more. And so let's build some stone bricks here to cover up this wall. I think that looks just fine. And we can continue adding the floor a little bit, maybe. So keep in mind, if I put in the floor, I'm gonna have to do first person or something because I can't look out here with the camera, right? I guess that's fine. I need to get this floor done. And it'll kind of help the house look a little complete. It's not close to done, but at least we built the first floor and then the second floor that we started it. So I'm gonna, after I'm done with this session, I'll check out some other houses. I guess my friends have made some houses. We'll see what they've done. Got my friend here, Builder Dev. He's a builder, of course. He's a developer, of course, as the name suggests. So it makes cool stuff. It's really cool to have developer friends. I find a lot of developer friends at a game called Developer Hub on Roblox, and it's just full of developers. If you want to meet developers, just play that game. They're always there. Okay, so now it's getting a little bit hard. I think I have to go upstairs in order to finish this. So I get a better camera angle. Let's do it this way. So guys, this is what our house looks like so far. Alright, we have the inside of it. It's just a box really, but it's a very cozy box. And then we have the second floor started. So we would just kind of build up the walls again, build the ceiling. That would pretty much, I'll probably only have 2 floors in this house. We'll see. And we have the outside. We can add some more decorations later, at a later time. But I think this game is really cool, guys. I like it. You can have infinite blocks to build with. You can collaborate, work with your friends. So, all right, let's see your house. What have you built? Oh, let me make sure that I save. I'd like to save this. So, new save. No. I just want to save in slot 1. So if I come back to my saves, there should be a save here. I don't see it though. We just click load and our house should be here. I'm hoping, because that was, you know, a little bit of work. Yeah, this is my kind of house right here. Yeah. All right, so this is my friend Romanian's house. Interesting work of art. And we have Tumiki. Let's see if we can find Tumiki. There's Builder Dev's property. You can see there's his name, Builder Dev. And he's got an arrow pointing to this strange place over here. Yeah, game requests. If you have ideas for cool games, let me know. You know, I'll definitely take it into consideration. I think Tumiki's over here, right? Let's see. We have 2 other people building their stuff. They have added some tables. That's interesting. Interesting artistic perspective there. But here is Tumiki's house. Looks like a lighthouse. Oh no, it's actually a rocket ship, huh? It's gonna take me somewhere. Takes us to the inside of it. This is cool. So this is my friend Tumiki's house. It's very welcoming, very cozy. Pretty cool. Alright, he's letting us out. Here's the doorway. I kind of want to check out, well, some of these other houses, but you guys can see people are working hard trying to make their own houses. So I think I'm gonna wrap up the video by just visiting these houses, and then I'm gonna take a slight break, and then we will hop over to the last building game. I tried to find a good one, but I'm gonna work with MeepCity. We're gonna try MeepCity. All right, I have a house there. So Karina Cares is building this. Kind of looks like Minecraft a little bit. Pretty cool. They're onto something. I'll let them continue their work. And then here's another person that I don't really know who they are, but I'm just visiting. Got Crispy building something. A new room. Alright, they're renovating, they're building a new room. I guess this is the opening. This is the front door right here. I'm just kidding. I don't know what their plan is. But I think it's kind of probably interesting that like 4 people just stormed the house all of a sudden. But I don't want to like interrupt their work. They're working on this. They're working on something. Alright guys, I'm gonna say this, subscribe to Roblox-THANOS. And because YouTube for some reason is hiding my channel, we have to use the @ symbol. So when sometimes you don't have to use it, sometimes you do. It is what it is. Alright guys, this will conclude this segment. I'm gonna take a 1-minute break, and then we will jump right in to MeepCity, because you can build houses there too. Yeah, shout out to Tumiki. We have Builder Dev, and we have Trust Me, I'm Romanian. I think everyone here is a developer, so it's really cool to have a bunch of players or friends that are not only players but also developers, so that's cool. Alright. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a 1-minute break. Alright guys, we are back in business. I'm going to hop to the final house building game. Hopefully I can find more later on, but it's gonna be MeepCity this time. And feel free guys to let me know what you think about this game, because like I mentioned earlier, it's not as popular as it used to be, and the community kind of has changed a bit. Give me 1 second guys, I need to... Hold on guys. Let me pause the music for a second. Because when we're building, there's no music from Roblox at least. But until we get there, we'll listen to some music. That's not too bad, this song, I guess. But again, the community has gotten a little weird, guys. I'm not trying to like point anyone out, but it's gonna be grassy. And I fell through the map. Hold on, let me lower the volume a little bit there. Okay, let me find my house. Psst. Psst. Okay, let me zoom out. Jeez, I'm not really finding it. Alright, hold on. No, that's not it. I haven't played this game in a while, guys. It's MeepCity. Go to backyard. Is it like my backyard? Okay. Psst. Okay. So this is my house. I have 2 estates. I think I'm gonna focus on the bigger one for now. And then I can maybe decorate my smaller one. So you can have a few different kinds of houses. It's like castles or a really tiny house. So when I first started playing Roblox, I discovered MeepCity, and so I kind of made my house a little bit from like 2018, so it's kind of old. But the community was way better back then. And we had something called parties that you could go to, but that was removed. So this is my house so far. It's not like you can build the walls. You can't build the walls, but you can change the wallpapers and the floor, and then you can add your furniture and place it wherever you want. So you guys, you can see this is the Easter competition thing from 2018. So that's how long it's been since like they had the Easter events and all that. Back in the day, guys, 2018. All right. So what I want to do, what you do is you click this button here, this little hand cart thing, and then these are the items that you own. So the attic are things that I haven't put in my house yet, I think. So, for example, there's this natural disaster survival poster, and I can just drag it to the wall, and then I can rotate it. So we can get a nice refresher and reminder of natural disaster when we're eating our breakfast. So there it is. I recently placed this pizza, so you can kind of place it wherever you want. And the thing is, when people visit you, like for example, Romanians visiting me, they can see and use and interact with all the stuff that you use. So it kind of had a very simple layout here. This is kind of like my office space where I just kind of study, do work. And here is my bedroom. Actually, I don't have a bed right now. Probably should add a bed. Guess I can use a bunk bed. And you can, again, just, it's kind of simple. You can drag it. I have my bed for the Meep. So again, this game used to be really popular, and that's why I played it. But things have changed a bit. However, you can still customize your house, and it's kind of fun, you know? So another thing we can do is we can come over to, there should be a shop button. Yeah, it's on the top. You have to scroll up, and there's the shop. And you can use your M tokens. See, so maybe if I want to get some more stuff for the living room, here's some couches, fireplace, ball chair, and I'm sure they're still adding new stuff. Kind of like the looks of this, so I'll buy this. And if you want to have 5 of these, you have to buy 5 of them, you know. Kind of like this thing. Oh, trophy case? Yeah, I need a trophy case. You buy that. What else could I use? Ooh, wall light. Maybe these worked. So it's super simple. It's cartoony, you know, but it's a house you can customize. Again, I checked some of the bigger games like Brookhaven, but you can't customize your house. It's just one big role play. You can't customize. So now that we bought some furniture, yeah, well, I know, again, it's MeepCity. I tried to find a third building game, but, so you guys let me know, are you guys a fan of this game, or is it a little outdated, or, so why don't we add this into here, then I have the trophy thing somewhere here, the shelf. Maybe we'll check our attic. Here's that light we just bought. So again, we can rotate it. So you can really customize your house the way you want it to look. Let's work with the wallpaper and try to get some different colors going on here. So this is a living room, so let's try to figure out what would look good for a living room. I kind of like that, but let's see. Blank wall, yeah, it's perfect. Clouds. I guess I'll go for this one. Flooring. Yeah, usually streams are delayed. This is kind of cool, like chocolate bar, MeepCity thing. Because again, when I started Roblox back in 2018, many different games were popular. Like MeepCity was definitely huge. Like I think you had like 50,000 people playing. Now it's like 5,000, so it's not the same as it used to be. Okay, I might go for... I like that chocolate bar theme. Might use that for another room though. So let's actually do wood tile. I guess that's fine. Alright, this is the bathroom. I have tile here, and I like the clouds. So I already kind of customized this years ago. Maybe I can change this wallpaper a little bit. Whoops, let's go back to what it was. The wallpaper. I don't know. Oh, I think I can buy more wallpapers because this is all that I own. I think if I go to the shop, I can buy more wallpapers. Yeah. So there are a few to choose from. There's a decent amount. You just pick the ones that you want. I kind of like this one. You got bowling and stars. Kind of cool. So, did I buy it? Oh, whoops, I canceled on accident. So then, now we can use our new wallpaper. Yeah, candy's kind of cool. Candy vibe. I have a fun room. I'll work on that in a bit. Where's my new wallpaper? Yeah, this one right here. Let's work with a different one. I'll go right back to what I had. Which one was it? This one? Okay. So I have like a fun room, I guess you could say. I don't know. It's this one here. So I have the bunny and a banana and a watermelon and orange in here. So maybe this one can be the candy theme. Like, I guess this could work. This might be too colorful, I don't know. And then the flooring, let's see if we can... So this one can be like an interesting fun room. So if we want to have fun stuff here, what would we add? Let's see, let's go to the shop. It's kind of cool, yeah. Estates. Oh, let me see real quick. So I can buy it for 20,000 tokens. I can get a castle. I kind of want that. This was 1,000 Robux. But this house, guys, this house is huge. Alright, well, that kid, if you can try again, my joins are on. You should be able to. But, I'm in my house, so you might not be able to teleport to me. But I do kind of, eventually I might want to try this Victorian house, because again, guys, it is huge. The castle is really big. Like, you have these really big houses, and they got rid of parties, so you can't just like create a server for partying and then you have 50 people join you. You know, you used to be able to do that, but now it's just maybe your friends can join you and random people. Okay, let's go back to... see if we can find more items to buy. Yeah, here we go. So I'm looking for some fun stuff. Probably in the party essentials. Yeah, see, here's a party counter. This would tell you how many people are in the party. Or whatever, they like it. But the parties are gone. And you know why? Because it was problems with like people doing inappropriate things, and it was not kid friendly. So it's like the people ruined it for everyone. Those sus people ruined it for everyone. So it's kind of trashy. So let's go ahead and buy another one of these. I have a couple speakers. Okay. Well, why not get balloons and a little dance floor? I don't know. I mean, technically, we can still have parties, but not in the same way. It's not the same thing. Okay. What else? This kind of looks fun. Got some candy stuff. Oh, I have to unlock this pass for 199 Robux. So not really looking to do that. So, again, the first thing I noticed when I came back is this game has not really received updates since 2018. 6 years, guys. So I'm not too happy about that. That's why, like, I'm sure the numbers are falling and all that. So you can't interact with the lights, so that's kind of cool. There's some things you can interact with here. So this is pretty much the gist of it. I was hoping to find a cool house design game, but you have tycoons where you can't design the house. You just build piece by piece with droppers or whatever. So that's pretty much the gist of it. This is MeepCity. Let me hop out real quick to the neighborhood. Hopefully I can somehow reach the neighborhood. So this is the playground neighborhood. I'm not really looking to showcase this game, but I just want to show you when it comes to building your houses. You can, I'll show you. No. So, in this layout, you can see the houses are lined up in a row. And I guess this is still the Christmas update, which is, guys, it's a little late for that. But you can see this is this person's house. The house is a lot bigger. Let's see if it's open. So this is the inside of it. Okay, the outside looks pathetic, right? It looks like a stick, right? But inside, you can see it's a little... Oh, I keep going through the door. I just want to show you guys. Okay. So the inside is way big. Alright. But take my word for it. I keep going through it. Okay, open the door. No. It's because my avatar is big, guys. I have that issue. My wings would trigger the teleport. But imagine, it's really big. These houses are huge. You have a freaking castle. So you can do like role plays. You can chill. You can spend time with your friends. You can like lounge, or you can play games, or you can just talk about life or whatever. So that's kind of why I like building these houses. One game that just came to mind is called Work at a Pizza Place, and I think you can really customize your house there too. So I'll look into it. I'll try it out. So I think that's gonna conclude this stream, guys. We started with Bloxburg, and then we played Build Together, which is really cool. You have infinite blocks you can work with, and you can save it and work with others. And then we have, of course, MeepCity. You can see this neighborhood, right? And you have your houses, and you can customize it and all that good stuff. So this is a random person's house. To give you another example, okay, so I'm just sitting at this table. You can like role play with your friends or whatever. You can come to the couch, just lounge and talk about life again. So this is the same layout as my house. So it's pretty cool. Back in the day, you could do parties. That was really fun. That was like the funnest thing in MeepCity, but anyways, we'll see if the developer keeps adding updates or not. If it ends up dying, then it dies. Oh well. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream, and helping me to build my dream houses. It's really fun. It's awesome place, and maybe one of these days you guys can visit me and we can spend some time and just chill. So it's cool. All right, guys. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. We do some epic Roblox stuff. I hope you guys have a great and awesome day, and bye-bye.